Hi, Ksenia.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Hello,
Fine,
beautiful.
thank you.
Good. How are you, Lydia?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Always good to see you guys. Hello, Natasha. Oh, Sergey, I didn't know you had a cat. Cute. Natasha, is your microphone working?
Yes, I think it's working. Hello.
Yes, I hear you. Hi there. Hi, Zarifa.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi there. Good to see you. 345. Okay, so we have room for one more. I thought today we would do, I think I just want to take it easy today. I don't know if you guys know that idiom. To take it easy means to relax a little. So I thought it would be fun to, who's that? Hi, Natasha. I
Hi,
thought it
dear.
would be fun to read today. Good to see you, Natasha. I thought it would be fun to read today, and to focus, to sort of relax on the sounds a little bit, but to focus on syllables and linking. Syllables and linking. That's what we will work on today. Okay, let's see. So I lost my article. I have to I have to get the article again. I lost it. Okay. Again, these articles are not chosen because of their content. Um, these articles are not chosen because of their content. Stop that. This is weird. I need another website. I'm just choosing something for us to read. Um, and I try to choose something that's not boring and not too disruptive. Oh God, that looks difficult. Guys, give me 1 second. I have to find my article. Hold on 1 second for me. Huh. The websites that I normally use for content are giving me a bit of a problem. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this one. I don't like using this one so much because they sometimes make mistakes, but it's the website that's working for me right now. So I have a website up. Did anyone else come in? 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. And here is the link to your sounds. There you go. Okay, so here's what I would like for you guys to do. I would like for each of you to read the very first paragraph. Is it big enough for you to see? Can everyone see it? Do I need to make it bigger?
Yes, good.
Okay, all right. If you could start by reading the first paragraph by yourself.
Yes, I think I can. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At first, at at first, St. Vitor, which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around. The only structures you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the bunker building and the
Look at
biggish
that word again, not buck.
Buckner
Yeah, you didn't say the ner. Yeah, Buckner.
Buckner building and the biggish towers.
I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that word in my life. So Begich looks sort of German, and maybe they named it after, it's a foreign word. It definitely is not native to America. So I'm guessing it's German or something like that. I would like for you to read again, Ksenia, and I want you to think about openness and shape. At first sight, instead of at first sight, Whittier, your mouth is not open and round in the back. Don't worry about your vowels, just try to change your space. Open and round.
Okay. At first sight, Whittier, which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around. The only structures you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Barker Building and the Biggich Tower.
That was a little different, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounded more open and free and natural. So we weren't focusing on vowels. We weren't really focusing on pronunciation. It was just trying to get you to be more open and round so your air could flow. S is not closer. An adjective. Closer.
Closer.
Okay. One second. A closer.
Closer.
That is a noun.
Mm-hmm.
So she is a closer. Closer. That's going to be someone who closes a sale or closes a case. To close.
Mm-hmm.
To close.
Too close. Closer.
So a Z sound here. This is to close.
Mm-hmm.
To close. But the adjective is closer.
Closer.
Yeah, it's an S. Most of the time, I think you guys will be seeing the S. If it has an R on it, it's going to sound like an S. Closer, closer. But close the door. That's a Z. Close the box. That's a Z. But the S, when you add the R, it becomes an S. Closer.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read all three of those? Closer, a closer, to close.
Closer, a closer, to close.
Yeah, good job. Your reading is much better when you are open and round. Nicely done. Okay, Lydia?
Yes.
Okay, please read by yourself.
At first sight, Whittier, which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around. The only structures you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buckner Building and baggage towers.
Okay, for you, I do want you to, one, read again, but read slowly end, I would like for you to focus on the letter R. So I do want you to focus on pronunciation.
At first sight, Witter, which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town
Not
in
picturesque. No r.
picture, picture, picturesque, picture, picturesque, picturesque town,
Picturesque.
picturesque, picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer and you will notice that there are no
There are. There are.
yeah the, there 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 are there are
Mm-hmm.
there are no cute little homes scattered around. The only structures you
Wait,
will
you're trying to remove the R's, not you're not removing, you're not pronouncing the R's. Your whole point for reading is to focus on the R's. You're still saying ra 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 ra. The
yes
whole reason I'm asking you to read again is so you can focus on the R's. Read slowly and focus on your R's. Don't read so quickly.
the only structures
Mm-hmm.
yes structures you will see are a few buildings. The most uh, prominent ones being the Buckner building, building and the baggage towers.
One's being the um building. The U is silent. Building.
Building.
So it's a short I sound. Okay, so when you think about your R's, they are much better. Much better. Guys, this word,
Anchor.
right? So, oops.
And courage.
Anchorage.
Anchorage.
Yeah, not ensure. You guys are trying to say ensure. It's anchor, cur.
Anchor.
Anchorage, Alaska.
Anchorage, Alaska.
And also when you see Q-U-E on the end of a word, it just pronounces a K sound. Picturesque.
Picturesque.
At the end of a word. At the beginning of a word, it's going to be different. In the middle of a word, it's going to be different. But at the end, it just sounds like a K. Okay, good job. Nicely done. Keep focusing on your R's. Natasha, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Okay.
Okay, please read.
Okay. At first sight, Witter, which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around. The only structures you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buckner Building and the Biddy.
I don't know that word either. Yeah. It sounds like you are working on connecting your words. Is that what you're focusing on?
I started focusing on connecting the words.
Yeah, I hear it. I definitely hear a difference. It's very noticeable. Yeah, it's much better. Yeah. Okay, but we need to get you to correct the sounds properly. So you are connecting, but it's with your native speaking pattern. Your mouth is really small in the back. And I know that when you're thinking of connecting, it's hard to remember your shape. But try to read more slowly, open in the back. Ah.
Okay.
Please say ah.
Ah. Ah.
Ah. No. Ah.
Ah. Ah. No.
Please listen. Ah. 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 Not very, very different. Ah. Ah. Ah.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
No, your mouth is not open. You didn't change your sound at all.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Your mouth needs to open.
Oh, I don't know how I can do it. Oh.
Not
Okay. I see.
I can't
Ah.
do anything like that. I have to open my mouth. Ah, open your mouth.
Ah. Ah.
Okay, now when
Ah.
you open your mouth, open in the back. Ah,
Ah. Ah.
yeah, you have to open your mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Ah.
Okay, now try to read with more openness.
Okay. At first sight, Ritter, which lies 60 miles north of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around. The only structures you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buckner Building and the Baggage Towers. I don't know, maybe I wrong. Baggage, Baggage.
I don't know this word. It is not a word native to English.
Oh,
So I don't know this word either.
no, oh, sorry.
Yeah. Um, do you hear the difference when you open your mouth?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you have to open, and then when you are connecting, you're connecting the sounds more clearly. When your mouth is closed, you're connecting, but the sounds are not nearly as clear. So as you're focusing on connecting, make sure that your mouth is open and round in the back. hmm
Okay.
Okay, and let's go to Sergey.
Thank you.
hmm
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, please read.
At
Oh,
first sight, white, whiter, uh, how
wait,
to
wait, wait. Before you start,
white,
ooh, do that for me.
ooh, ooh,
Ooh,
ooh,
ooh,
ooh,
ooh, ooh, ooh. Go up.
ooh.
Yes. Try to read up here. At first sight,
At first sight, white
short
tire,
eye. Wait, 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 wait,
white,
wait,
white,
wait. Short eye.
retire,
No, 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 no. What is the short I sound?
E,
Okay, long E,
I,
long
E,
E, and then the ER sound.
yeah,
Okay, but we have the letter I, and then we have ER. We have to connect them. Ear.
yeah, the,
We connect them with a Y. So it's a short I, long E, and then ER.
retire,
hmm
retire,
Yes, Whittier.
Whittier.
Good.
At first sight, Whittier, which lies 16 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around. The only structures you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buckner Building and the baggage towers.
Okay, so I want you to read it again, and I want you to read a lot slower, and I want you to focus on the TH sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So read
At,
slower so that you can really, see the sound, but also read slower so you can focus on your pattern and your airflow and your roundness. You're actually doing much better with using the technique more naturally. The past few days, you've had a lot of issues with your throat. The pulling down and creating an unnatural sound. You actually sound much more natural today. Much better. So read slowly so you can focus on these things in addition to the TH sound.
at first sight, Whittier, which lies
Whittier.
Whittier, Whittier, which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around. The only
Not z,
structure
z, z.
the 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 only structures you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buckner Building and the baggage towers.
Okay, so what I'm hearing, I think what I'm hearing, because we talked about this yesterday, we were talking about the way Russian speakers close at the ends of their sounds. It sounds like you're trying to stay open. Is that right?
I'm trying to stay open, right?
Right. Okay. So the way that you're doing it though is by like this. Uh, uh, Instead of just being open and relaxed, you're actually closing and then forcing it back open again. And really, you just want to be more relaxed. Instead of closing and reopening, just relax here. I
Yeah.
hear you working on that. You weren't doing that exactly yesterday. So I think after our conversation, you changed what you were doing, and that's really good. It's smart. Change your technique. Don't close and reopen. Stay open. Okay?
Okay.
Good job. You've made some big changes in the past few days. You sound great. Okay, Zarifa?
Yes, Miracle.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. At first sight, Beecher, which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around. The only structures you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buch- Buchner Building,
Short you. Short you.
ah, Buchner Building and
Wait,
the
wait, wait. What's your short you sound?
eh,
Short you.
ah,
Ah, it's a little ah.
ah,
Bachner.
Wagner buildings
Yes. Uh-huh.
and the Baggage Towers.
Okay. Be careful with your R. Towers. R, 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 r.
Tower.
Be careful with your R. And also for you, can you try ah? Take your
Ah,
finger.
mhm.
Do that.
Ah,
Ha 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 ha.
ha 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 ha.
Try to use this along with this.
Mhm,
You're up
mhm.
here too much. So you're kind of talking like this sometimes. It's nice because you're getting the top, but you're using the top only now. We need to connect it so that your sound is more stable and more natural. Ah, ah, ah.
Ah, ah,
Is Russian,
ah, ah.
but we need
Ah,
both.
ah, ah. Okay. Ah, ah, ah.
A little softer.
Ah, ah, ah.
Try reading more like that. Let's see how it goes.
At first sight, which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer, and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around. The, sorry, the only structures you will see
Okay, you're saying
are
structures. You're losing your vowel because of the R. It's a short U, and then it's an ER sound. Er.
uh, uh,
Try again.
uh, uh,
Er.
uh,
Structures.
structures,
Stra. Structures.
structures.
Okay, keep going.
You will see are the few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buckner, Buckner Building and the British Tower.
Okay. Did that feel a little different to you, trying to use this space
Yes,
sound?
yes, it's easier to read. Not like
Yeah,
ah.
yeah, and it sounds better. And actually, what you're doing is really common because I teach students to use this space for several months, and so sometimes they go all the way up here, and it's fine because it removes your focus from your throat, the way that you use your throat for Russian. It makes you stop doing that, and you start speaking up here, and then I bring you back here. Not here like you do for Russian, but I get you up here, then I bring you back down here so that you connect everything. So what you're doing is actually a normal pattern, a normal path that students take. Can you
Okay,
keep
thank you,
it?
Miracle.
Can you
Yes,
keep it? Okay, keep
yes,
doing that. Please work on your R's. Your R's are killing your vowels.
yes.
Structures, there's,
I know.
yeah, work on
Okay.
your R's. Okay, good
Mhm.
job.
Thank you,
Natasha,
Miracle.
you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Natasha, do you know how Americans say your name? I think you say Natasha. Is that what you say?
No, I don't know.
How do you say your name? Just say it.
In Russia, Natasha. In English,
Yes.
Nat.
Natasha. Yeah, you
Yeah.
do Let me show you what Americans are doing. This is why your name sounds different when Americans say it.
Oh.
Yeah, we say ah Natasha. Uh uh
uh,
uh
ah,
uh You're doing Natasha,
yeah.
Natasha, and we're doing We're doing that, and we changed the first and the last vowel. That's why your name sounds different when Americans say it.
It's interesting.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, so let's go to the text. There you go.
Yeah. At first sight, Whittier, which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. However, look closer and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around. The only structures you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buckner Building and the baggage towers.
Okay, Natasha, I think you have totally changed the way you're reading.
But very quickly it was very quick.
No, I think you have changed the way you read English. You're
Yeah,
using our techniques more. Your sound is softer, it's rounder, your vowels are. You have really changed the way you read English.
yeah.
Totally.
I feel
Okay. Yeah, I hear it. It's quite noticeable. It's very noticeable. Okay, what I would like for you to do is reading quickly is not a problem. Listen for a second. I'm going to read quickly. At
Mhm.
first sight, Whittier, which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. Reading quickly is not a problem. So don't think reading quickly is bad. But what we need to do, well, it's bad when you're learning so much. When you're learning a lot, you're trying to pull all the things together. What you're doing is more like this. At first sight, Whittier, which lies 60 miles northwest
Yeah.
of Anchorage. So it's not reading quickly that's the problem. The real problem is that you are making your vowels too short. Looks just like any other picturesque town in Alaska. Your vowels are way too short. Can you exaggerate and make your vowels a lot longer? At first sight, just you're reading, but I want you to read each word longer, focusing on the vowels. Try that.
At first sight, Whittier.
Okay, now connect them.
At first,
At first sight, Whittier.
at first sight, Whittier,
Keep going.
which lies 60 miles northwest of Anchorage,
That's not Norway. Where's your
north,
TH? You're not
northwest,
you're not saying the TH sound. Where's the TH?
north, northwest,
North?
north,
No, 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 no. You're doing north,
yeah,
the. This is a softer TH. North.
north,
Yes.
northwest
Uh-huh.
of Anchorage, Alaska. Looks just like any other picturesque town in
Pic
Alaska.
just
Pic-
picturesque.
Picturesque.
Your vowels are missing. You need to make your vowels longer. Don't try to read the word. Read the vowels in the word. It will absolutely change your English because your technique is fantastic. But your vowels are way too short, so we can't hear how good your English is
Mhm.
because you're reading the vowels too short. Focus on the vowels in the word. Don't try to say the word quickly. Focus on the vowels.
I'll try picturesque
Uh-huh.
town in Alaska.
Good.
However, look closer and you will notice that there are no cute little homes scattered around.
Good.
The only structure,
The only.
the only structures, you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buckner Building and the baggage towers.
Structures.
You will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buckner Building and the baggage towers. The only structures you will see, the only structures you will see are a few buildings, the most prominent ones being the Buckner Building and the baggage towers.
Good.
are a few buildings.
Are
Are a few buildings. The most prominent.
Okay, that one is going to be the. It's the when the next word is a vowel. It's the when the next word is a consonant.
Oh, yeah. I see. The most prominent ones being the Buchner Building and the baggage towers.
Okay, Natasha, what you are doing is really good. I know that you're listening to the way that you read slowly and you think, this is not the way I want to read. But we're not reading the way you want to read. We are changing your patterns. If you continue to read like this for a few classes, within a week, you should have a better pattern for reading more quickly. So in my classes, don't think of reading quickly, guys. Think of changing your patterns. And then when you go to your other classes, read more quickly. You know, but in these classes, you're focusing on your patterns. That was really, really good. Okay, nicely done. Okay, so you're welcome. Very welcome. Okay, so what I want to do is we have 6. Okay. I'm going to go back to Ksenia. So we have 20 minutes. I'm going to give you guys a sentence. Here's what I want to do. That first sentence in the second paragraph, Ksenia. Okay. Please listen. I'm going to read it. Please listen and read along. The towers that were built by the U.S. military in 1952 served as barracks for soldiers stationed at the base during World War II. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to read a few words at a time, and I want you to tell me if there are any words that do not sound the way they are spelled. Understand? Let me say it again. You are going to tell me if there are any words that do not sound the way they are spelled.
Understand?
The towers that were built.
Okay. The O was like spell as a pronounce.
Okay, built has a U in it. We are not pronouncing the U.
Built. Yes.
Yeah,
Built.
we are only pronouncing the I. I want you guys to start to see English words differently. The towers that were built. What vowel sound am I using in built?
Only short I.
Right. The U is silent. Okay? By the U.S. military.
It's okay.
Military. It looks like tar. It looks like tar, but I'm actually pronouncing it like tear. Tear. The A-I-R sound. So it looks like it would be using the A-R sound, but it's actually using the A-I-R sound. Okay, I know this is hard because we haven't done this before. So don't worry. If you get it wrong, don't worry. The idea is for you to start to see English a little differently, okay?
Okay.
Okay. In 1952, served as barracks.
CK.
Okay. It's the vowel before barracks. Listen. A-E. A-E. Barracks. We are actually pronouncing it like a short E. So you were close. You heard that something in the last part of the word wasn't quite right. You thought it was the consonant. It's actually the vowel. Barracks.
Barracks.
Uh-huh. We don't say, I had a friend who would say my barracks. And I was like, what is that? What is a barracks? He was a native English speaker. He had never seen the word before, so he didn't know how to say it. It was very cute. Barracks. It's barracks.
So we use short E, yes?
Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. For soldiers stationed.
We didn't use I.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's happening is the DI becomes J. J. So the word looks like sold ears. Sold ears. But the DI becomes a J sound. Sold, J, and then the ER sound. So we are using the I, but the I is connecting with the D. Do you see? It's not that the I is silent. Actually, the I is connecting with the D to form the J sound.
Understand.
Okay. Soldiers stationed.
We don't use E. Stationed. Not stationed.
Uh-huh. Very good. But look at the other part of the word. So we don't use the E. The ED is, well, the E is silent. That's very good.
And TI
Station. Yeah.
Yes, it's common to
Yes, it
use
is.
TI1 as station.
Yes. We use TION as shun. Very good. At the base during.
In base, we don't use E as the last letter.
Very good. It's not basey. Good.
During.
Uh-huh.
And I think during we didn't use a G in a strong way.
Very good. Yeah, very good. Well, no. What's happening there is you get the this is our nasal sound.
Yes.
We get NG together. So NG together is not ng, but it actually becomes a softer sound when you put NG with it. Ing. Ing. Not too much ing. Ing.
Ing.
Okay? And also, guys, remember that when you have ing or ink, you are going to use the long E sound. Ing or ink. Ing, ing. Never a short I for that. Okay? World War II.
World War II. It's okay?
World. It looks like OR, but we're actually using.
But it's OR control sound, yes.
No. It's the ER. Listen. Word. Like her.
Yeah.
We're not saying war. World. We're saying world. And then, this is weird, because war is spelled with an AR, but it sounds like war. It sounds like OR. War.
I see.
World War. Say that, please.
World War.
No, not wild. It's an ER sound.
World. Yes. World War.
Good. Okay. So you guys are learning the sounds, and now you can start using the sounds when you speak. Don't just read what you see. Really listen to what native speakers are saying and try to change the vowel sounds that you're using when you need to. Very nicely done, Ksenia. We've never done this before, so I know that was tricky, but you did really well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Lydia, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Same thing, the next sentence. We are running short of time, so I will only do half of the sentence. Both buildings were...
Symbols. Buildings. We don't say you.
Right,
We say e. It's a short I. Building.
right. Very good.
And second deans. It's long e. Building.
Yes, very good. Were
And
a
s
band...
z. Buildings. No.
No, no, no. I don't know
Buildings.
why they teach you guys to do that. They need to stop that. The teachers are telling you guys to put a Z. Sometimes we get a sound that's like sort of a Z and sort of an S, but it creates a new letter. So when you guys do this buildings, it sounds really unnatural. Both buildings were, I'm actually using an S there. Your teachers are teaching you to put a Z on the ends of your words. Sometimes you get sort of a Z, but not a complete Z most of the time. We should look at that. I should teach that one day. Okay. Were abandoned within...
Where it's R control sound. E R.
The ER sound.
Abandoned. We don't hear net in the end of word net.
Right.
Abandoned.
Yes, abandoned.
Abandoned.
One more thing about that word. Listen again. Abandoned.
After D, short O.
Short O is donned, abandoned. I'm actually using a schwa. Abandoned.
The first is schwa, the second is short O.
Short A.
Short A. Yes, abandon. Then schwa and schwa. No, schwa and silent.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Good. Okay, so you are definitely looking at your words differently. That's excellent. Okay. Within 7 years.
Within it's short I.
Okay, because of time, what I want you to do is focus on the sounds that are different from the way they look. Within 7 years.
7 years.
What's happening in 7?
The first is short E. 7. The second is short I. 7.
Yeah. 7 years. Once the army realized that...
Once we add J.
No, it's
No,
a
no,
double.
no, W. Yes, not J. W. Once we say the it's short E, short I.
No.
The
Once the army. So what you're doing, you're making these mistakes because Lydia, you're using your own pronunciation. You're not listening to mine. You're saying the words and you're giving me answers according to what you say, but you should be listening. Yeah. Okay, I need to go on because we're running out of time. So guys, listen to what I'm saying and compare my sounds. Don't reread it and compare your sounds. That's just going to make you confused. Remember, you're still not speaking the way natives do. This process will help you to hear the differences and to correct your sounds. Okay, Natasha?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, once the army realized that it.
Realize. Maybe first a thing like short E. No?
Ah, you heard that. It's not a short E, but you heard that it's different. Listen. Realized, realized,
Realize. Uh,
realized.
oh, I see. It's a short I and then schwa. Maybe schwa.
Okay, re is a long E sound.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then ya, that A is actually a schwa. You got that right. Realized. Yeah, that was good. You heard the
Long
difference.
E. Yes, long
Yeah.
E and schwa. Okay.
Uh-huh. Ria, Ria. And I'm connecting it with the Y sound. So I'm actually saying Ria. Crap. Ria, Ria. Realized. Got it?
Realized. And that maybe realized. Maybe short O. No.
No? Okay, yeah, we're done with that word. That word is finished. That word is finished. That it did not need.
Okay. That it did not need. Maybe word need. It's a long E. One long E.
Okay, but we have a pattern. When you, yeah, I see what you mean. Because normally you guys would say you would pronounce it twice. No, in English, our pattern is to pronounce when we have two vowels together, many times they will, if they are in the same syllable, they make one sound. So OA is a long A, oh, sorry, that's a long O sound.
Okay.
EE gives you a long E sound. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't think of that. An outpost in this remote region.
Output. Maybe outpost. First, first vowels. It's short R. Oh, it will be a short O. No, outpost.
Oh, look
Um.
at this word.
Mm-hmm.
How do you say this word?
Sound.
Ow.
Sound.
The OW sound.
I
Out.
see. Out. Yes.
Loud. So it's the OW sound and it's spelled with OU.
I see. Yes.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yes.
You guys are seeing things differently. I like it. Okay, Natasha, because of
Mm-hmm.
time, I need to move faster. We can
Okay.
do more of this in the next class, guys. I'm sorry. But I do have a class in 5 minutes, so I have to move a little faster.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Sergey, you ready?
Yeah.
In this remote region of, in this remote region of,
Remote. No. Remote long E. Oh, it's short E. Remote.
remote,
Remote.
remote. I'm using a long E. So again, guys, we are looking at the words that sound different from the way they are spelled. Remote is fine. Let's look at region.
Region. Yeah. Region. Region. We didn't say E I O.
I-O.
Region.
That is not E-O. This is I-O.
I O.
Okay, so when you get I-O-N, guys, it's going to give you this sound. On,
Um,
on. Like this is shun. ION is just going to give you on. Station. Motion. Ration. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Region of Alaska.
Alaska.
Of
Last sound
Alaska.
O
The last sound is what?
should O.
Okay. Alaska.
Schwa.
Yes. And the first letter is
Schwa.
Yeah. So we have 3-letter A's, and we are pronouncing them differently. It's a schwa.
Yeah.
Say that, please.
Uh,
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 Yeah, Alaska.
Alaska.
Okay, I have to go, guys. Let me go to Zarifa.
Yes.
In 1969, let's skip that part. The few civilians.
Few. We use few.
Yes, good. A long U sound. Civilians. Saville.
Short. It's schwa.
Aha! It's a schwa. It's spelled with an I, and it sounds like a schwa. English is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Saville.
Well, it's a short I.
Good. Yens.
Yes.
Eh.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's short E.
Yeah, that is a weird word.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird word. And also, listen, Seville. Seville. The L-I becomes a Y
Yeah.
because the word is civili, civilians, civilians. But we don't want to say civili, so we say civilia. It's actually an L-Y. Sorry about that. Civilians.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Say the word.
Civilians.
Yes, yes, good. Okay, guys, we can do this more today. I think this is really helpful for you. So if you come back to the next class in a couple of hours, we will do this more. Let me go to Natasha so she can try this. That still remains. Okay. Established the city.
Established the short I.
How did you hear that?
I don't know.
You heard that. That is incredible. Established? Yes. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Natasha, please come back if you can. My next class is an individual class, and I have to go. He's waiting for me. Guys, I'm sorry about the time. We will do this more if you guys come back later today, okay?